Hello everyone, it is me again, it's HorrorFan34, and welcome back to another video, and I guess welcome to another random video. Actually going to be a response to Julie, who's a really good friend of me, and along with the other guys on the Movie Busters. She's a big supporter of us on the streams that we do, so thank you very much, Julie, for all your kind comments and support for us on the Movie Busters. Really great to have you as a friend, and you came up with a really fun idea that I'm going to do a response to. I know my good buddy Rob's Collection has been doing his responses to this as well, so I figured I'd chime in myself, and I figured I'd showcase this. So basically, Julie's been doing these videos where she's showing movies in her collection that begin with a certain letter, so she's going alphabetical order. Same thing with Rob, so I figured I'd do movies in my collection that begin with the letter A. I'm going to go alphabetical as well. So I do have a lot of films here that I want to get through. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time talking, just me showing which films I have in my collection that begin with the letter A. Now, some of them, like A Quiet Place and A Nightmare on Elm Street, I kind of consider Q and N respectively, because a lot of films with A start with like something or this, or things like that. So it was kind of tough for me to do letter A, but I do have quite a bit of films to get through that start with A. So, Julie, if you're watching this, thanks for recommending this, and let's not waste any more time. Let's get on to the films in my collection that begin with A. I have 3 separate piles here, so I'm going to go through pretty quick. Above the Law, The Accountant, Action Jackson, one of my personal favorite films of all time, The Adventures of Ford Fairlane, Adventures in Babysitting, Air Force One, Airheads, Airplane, and Airplane 2, Alice, Sweet Alice. Okay, that was the first pile. Now we're getting on to the second pile over here. The Alien films, Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, and Alien Resurrection, all in this quadrilogy set. Put that down there. It's part of this 4-pack, but Alienator, pretty crappy film with Cyclone, but I mainly got this for Eye of the Tiger and Exterminator 2, which I'll show when I get to E, but Alienator, pretty crappy movie. All About the Benjamins, Alley Cat, Almost Heroes, Alone in the Dark, I mainly have that for the Christian Slater collection, and it was like dirt cheap, like $1. Altered States, The Amazing Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Amazon Women on the Moon, The Amityville Horror. This is the 70s version. This is the only Amityville film I have. An American Werewolf in London, classic. Analyze This. And of course the sequel, Analyze That. And Justice for All, one of Al Pacino's best movies. Angel Heart, pretty underrated horror that deals with voodoo. Mickey Rourke, Robert De Niro, and Lisa Bonet. Angels in the Outfield. Anger Management. The Animal. Animal House. Okay, so that was the second pile. Now we are getting on to the last pile of movies. Like I said, there's a lot of films that began with A, so there was a lot of them. Another Stakeout. Pretty disappointing sequel because I'm a big fan of the first Stakeout, but I like Emilio and Richard Dreyfuss, but that's really about it with this movie. And I like Dennis Farina as well. Ant-Man. And the sequel, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ants. Really fun animated CGI movie that doesn't get talked about. I like the voice cast. You have Woody Allen, Sharon Stone, Sylvester Stallone, Gene Hackman, Christopher Walken, Danny Glover, Anne Bancroft, Dan Aykroyd, Jennifer Lopez. Pretty big voice cast in this. Any Given Sunday. April Fool's Day. Aquaman. This is the Blu-ray digibook. Arachnophobia, one of my personal favorite creature features, dealing with spiders. I love this movie a lot. With Jeff Daniels and John Goodman in a small role in this. The Arrival with Charlie Sheen, and of course The Arrival 2, piece of shit, but I love the first Arrival. Arrival with Amy Adams, Jeremy Renner, and Forest Whitaker. At Close Range, very underrated movie. Directed by James Foley, same guy that I believe went on to do the 50 Shades movies, did this. And he also did Fear with Mark Wahlberg. ATM. Now this film, I've only seen this film one time, and I like the film until the ending. The ending to this movie sucks ass. It does. Although I can kind of see, like, it's kind of creative, but, like, I don't like the way it ends. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but, you know, it's just like one of those endings where it's just like, really? Like, that's how you end it? It's a pretty disappointing ending, but it's got some creativeness to it, I guess, but it's not, I'll have to watch it again, but I remember, like, not hating the ending to this movie. But I like the rest of it. I like Brian Gregory, Josh Peck, Alice Eve. Pretty cool concept where a bunch of people are trapped in this ATM by this guy in a parka hood who's a killer, who's killing people. Pretty interesting concept. These three go together. The Austin Powers films, International Man of Mystery, Spy Who Shagged Me, and Goldmember. I enjoy all three Austin Powers. I'd probably say the second one's my favorite. Avengers Age of Ultron. Surprisingly enough, I don't have the first Avengers, surprisingly. But I have Age of Ultron. And the last one I have for my collection that begins with the letter A is Infinity War. I don't have Infinity War Part 2, so I gotta get that at some point. But, okay, so hopefully I didn't give you guys whiplash on that one. It was a lot of titles to go through, but Julie, Rob, Alex, Dan, anybody out there, if you've seen this, I would love to hear your feedback on this. To my other subscribers, please feel free to let me know in the comments what you thought of the collection I have that begin with A. So, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. You guys take care.